Good morning. Happy Monday. I am so happy to be back, y'all. Last week, the way the vlog ended, girl, I was going through it. Nothing too big or nothing. I just felt a little overwhelmed with so many things. TJ birthday, for example. I wish that my child was able to tell me what he wanted to do for his birthday. Instead, we have to guess. In the last 3 years, we rented a bounce house for him. And Terrence was like, let's switch it up. And I'm like, okay, we can switch it up, but what we gonna do? You know, what we gonna do? I just wish TJ can tell us. But anyway, he ended up having a really good birthday. And just seeing how happy he was put me at ease. It just put me at ease because although he is nonverbal and he has autism, he is such a happy child, and it makes me happy. Then it's stuff with the Marian prom, because the thing is, girl, he started telling me that he want to go to the prom last minute, so it's like I'm having to help him with things. Anywho, happy Monday. I'm glad to be here. Y'all like my nails? Y'all know these are my real nails, except this one right here. My real nail broke, and so they had to put a tip on it, but these are my real nails. Tell me what y'all think. They a little bit too long for me, so next time I'm gonna get them cut down because it's giving stiletto, and I'm not a stiletto type of girl. I very much like short nails, so I might do short almond, but I do like this color a lot. And yeah, my nail bed is so wide. My hands to me are kind of big, and I didn't realize it until I started doing videos years ago. I'm like, girl, you got some big hands. Anywho, girl, I'm going to kickboxing. Glad to be in this space where I'm feeling better. I've been waiting for Monday since the weekend. So let's go to KB. All right, y'all, my workout went really well. I just pulled up in Marshall's because I need two things. I need some Castile soap, and I need one of those like forever spray bottles. I wanted to go to TJ Maxx, but I want to maximize the most of my day, like my time. So Marshall's is closer. So let's go in, and hopefully they have what I need so that I can make what I need, which is some room freshener and some cleaning products. I'm not gonna get this, but I love Starry Night. Love, love, love Starry Night. This is cute. I just cut up 2 potatoes, and I'm gonna boil these for about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. I low-key meal prepped last night. I have some vegetables, some turkey sausage, some boneless chicken thighs and chicken tenderloins, some taco meat that's like a half pound, and 2 burgers. It's like when it comes to the treadmill and the Stairmaster, I can do 30 minutes, but when I'm outside, I can do longer. Yeah, it's boring. All right, y'all, I am going to make a few slices, get a few slices of this avocado for my bowl. Well, I tried. I need some new knives or a knife sharpener. I really do. I'm gonna make some guacamole with this other half. This is definitely going to be the lazy version. It ain't that serious no way because it's only a half of avocado. So I'm just going to be using onion powder, black pepper, and salt to make my guacamole. Can use this on a bagel tomorrow. I'll smash. I do like my chunky because I like texture, so. Go ahead and put my potatoes in the air fryer. For my potatoes, I have smoked paprika, garlic, black pepper, salt, cumin, and onion powder. So I boiled these potatoes for about 10 minutes, and now I'm going to put them in the air fryer. I knew this was a bad line. When I picked it out, all of them lines was bad. Produce be so terrible. Right now, just add this on my bagels or toast. And the toast that I use is, well, the bread that I use is a keto brand by Lewis. And the bagels I use is Royo. This is a little sauce I made a few days ago. It's like a chipotle ranch sauce. I will have the ingredients on the screen. It's very, very easy. I'm gonna go ahead and start plating my food. These are my potatoes. This is my ground beef. This is 93.7. I really feel like I just need to use all of this, but I'm gonna say this little bit for a taco. You just never know. I really wanted some pico, but my pico is expired. So I'm adding some spring meat. Gonna add my avocado. And some salsa. I warmed up my salsa because I really don't want cold salsa. This is my plate so far. Let's add the sauce. So pretty. Ooh, you just doing what you want to do. Hold on there. I think I'm going to be measuring my food and keeping up with the macros soon. Remember a few vlogs ago I was saying that I just wasn't in a space to do it. I think I'm entering that space. So y'all will be seeing it in my vlogs soon. I'm going to add some nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is going to give it a cheesy taste. Right, there's the final product. Y'all, I forget I got this sauce from Chipotle. It's I forget the name every time. I think chimichurri. Yeah, so I added some of that to my plate. But I'm about to make Terrence's plate. His is similar. Instead of me using ground beef, I'm using chicken thighs for him. Chicken thighs.
You keeping your shoestring?
No. Thank you. Potatoes. There we go. I mixed this salsa with some ranch because I'm almost out of my homemade sauce. But there it is. Not as pretty as mine. Hey y'all, it has been several days later. It is Thursday. You see, what had happened was I got sick. And I took that opportunity to rest. So right now, I am about to disinfect my house. Y'all remember that spray bottle that I got? It's about to get to use in another way. So this is what I'm going to make my disinfectant spray in. And this is the recipe. So right here, I have some very, very concentrated herbs. To make this, all you need is thyme, rosemary, eucalyptus, oregano, lemon peel, and sage. These are antiviral and antibacterial herbs. What I did was just simply prepared it as a tea. So I took all the herbs and I put them in a pot, covered it with water, and I let it simmer and sit overnight. And this is why it has that very, very dark substance. So this is about 1 cup that I just added to this right here. I just added like 1 cup. I don't know the exact measurements. I'm just gonna put enough to fit in this bottle. Let's see. Okay, that's exactly 1 cup. I hope this doesn't confuse you because I didn't prepare the tea on camera. I didn't even know I was gonna do this recipe. All right, there we go. I just added some alcohol in here. It's just a 70% alcohol. All right. And that was a 1/2 cup. All of the herbs I'm using are antiviral, antibacterial. So it's going to help really purify the air. Wow. I estimated perfectly. It's so crazy because I tend to do that. Okay. I'm also going to be adding some tea tree essential oil. I'm going to be using some clove essential oil. And I'm doing like 4 to 5 drops each. Terrence asked if I could buy some type of Lysol or something, but girl, the smell of Lysol and stuff is just, I'm not saying that Lysol doesn't help. What I'm saying is, hold on, what did I just add? Okay, this is eucalyptus that I just added. All I'm saying is that I know that it works and science proves that, but there are also ingredients in Lysol that triggers, I guess, my allergies. So it has like a really loud fragrant smell, and it kind of makes it worse for me. And last, I am going to be adding geranium. I discovered geranium, maybe 5-6 years ago. Okay, there we go. So geranium is basically a plant, and a lot of countries have studied the properties of this plant. It can help with a lot of things like viruses, infections. It's antiseptic, antifungal, and in a lot of countries it's really popular because of that. So, you know, sometimes when you're getting into herbs and learning the benefits of it, you may not see it published or approved by a lot of, I guess, scientists and professionals in America, but in other countries, a lot of these people swear by this. So this is the spray. Give it a good shake. There we go. And baby, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This smells like it get rid of everything, okay? So now I'm about to make me a herbal bath. All right, y'all, I'm going to be going over everything that I'll be using. Okay, first I have thyme. And I chose thyme because it's a very cleansing herb. And it's just what I gravitated towards when I was making my herbal bath. So I'm using thyme. It's really good for your respiratory health too. I'm also going to be using white willow bark, which is this herb right here. You can kind of tell by the bark pieces, but this is really good for body aches. It's good for pain. It's good for fever. You can drink this as a tea, which I'll also be doing, but this is one of the herbs, well, barks rather, that I'm using in my herbal bath. Echinacea is another one that I'm using, and it's really good for lymphatic support. It's also antiviral, antibacterial. So this is why I decided to add this to the herbal bath. Speaking of lymph support, I'm also using cleavers. Cleavers is really good. Let me give y'all a clear look of what cleaver looks like. 1 second. Cleaver is also antiviral, and it's really good for lymphatic support. So the combination of echinacea and cleaver is going to be really good for my herbal bath. This is how it looks. And I'm also going to be consuming this as a tea as well. Cleavers also helps with swollen glands. The green herb that you see right here is peppermint. Peppermint is, of course, a very cooling herb, and it helps with nasal congestion. It helps with chest congestion. It regulates your body temperature temporarily and more. So I'm going to be adding peppermint into it. And last but not least, I am going to be using clove because it helps to stimulate circulation and it helps to loosen mucus. So this is what I have for my herbal bath. I'll be using most of these herbs as a tea as well. So I already have my water going. This is the pot that I used to make my tea in last night. So I'm just going to add this. So beautiful. Add this to the pot. I'm going to give it a good intentional stir. So it just came to me, instead of me preparing a whole different tea, I am just going to get some from here. All right, so once you see that boil, you want to reduce your heat. So I'm going to put it on low, and I am just going to let this cook with the, simmer with the lid on. And I kind of want tea now, so I think I am going to make my own individual. So this is the tea that I had last night. Let me take this off the stove for a minute because it's cooking too fast, simmering too fast. So this is the tea that I had last night. I can't even remember everything I had in there, but I know it was some peppermint. Let's see, peppermint, mullein, thyme, rosemary. That's what I had in this. It's a natural, unbleached tea bag. Whenever you are using tea bags, make sure they are not bleached. Make sure they are made with natural ingredients, not like plastics and stuff, because I mean all it is going to just melt and be inside your tea. So make sure that it is like a biodegradable material, that is natural, and it is unbleached. It's this color because it has not been bleached. So in my tea, I have cleavers, echinacea, thyme, ginger. I didn't forget that quick, child. I didn't forget. I have it listed on the screen. I just lifted the pot. That's the lid from my pot. Girl, when I tell you, when I lift that pot, the aroma, that steam just went up my nose. Oh, this about to be a good herbal bath. Yes, ma'am. I am about to, I'm going to get rid of this or put this away. That Namawell juicer, I don't see myself juicing again. Like I just don't. I spent years juicing, and one thing I noticed is that I much rather just eat the fruit and vegetables straight from the source. And if I ever want to do like a juice cleanse, a juice fast or something, I'll just order it from a company. There's a woman that has a juicing company here, and I've supported her a year ago, and I did a juice cleanse. I did like a 3-day cleanse, and I just do not see it for myself. I just do not. So I'm going to be getting rid of it, or I'm just going to put it in a box, because I'm the type of person, I do like to keep things because I never know. So I just took out some chicken because I think I want to attempt to make a spicy chicken noodle soup. This chicken is so good. This brand, if you see it wherever it's sold, get it, stock up. It is so good. Y'all know I'm a big advocate when it comes to Butcher Box, and I was trying to see if I wanted to continue getting my chicken from Butcher Box. I don't have to get my chicken. I'm gonna see if I even need Butcher Box still, because they do have grass-fed and grass-finished beef, and I don't see that in stores a lot. I only see grass-fed. So I might just keep Butcher Box just for the beef. But girl, that chicken, I'm getting it straight up from this store. Oh, over here, y'all. This is the same stuff I made to, this is the, when I made the air freshener. I just added some more water and I'm letting it steep because I'm going to make maybe a floor wash or something. I don't know. So for the herbal bath, all you're going to do is let this cool. You're going to strain it over a large bowl so that all the herbs can stay back and only the tea, the water, will be released into the bowl. You're going to run your bath water. I don't have the measurements of how high or how low your water should be, but what I can say is that once you pour this into your bath water, and if your bath water is clear or you can barely see the color, you pour too much bath water. But it's okay. Just get it in the way. It's a learning lesson. Don't overthink it, okay? It's not going to be this exact color right here. It's not going to be this dark once you add the bath water to it. It's going to be like a lighter brown, and that's the color you want to go for. Once you do that, you have your bath water, you add your herbal bath to it. You're just going to soak in it for about 20 to 30 minutes. Let all of those herbs, the aroma come up your nasal cavities. Let it go into your pores. And if you want to, you can get some of the herb, like some of the water from the tub, massage it in your scalp. You can dip your hands in the water, rub it together, take some very deep breaths and just relax. Imagine the sickness leaving your body. Just pray over yourself. And that's it. So I'm going to continue to let this steep for about another 40 minutes. And I'm going to take my herbal bath. Okay, your bath water should be about this color. Now, I'm not going to lie, y'all. The type of material that we have, it does stain the tub. So just be careful with it. It has been years of herbal baths, clay baths up in this tub. And I want to get the tub done over with a different material so that it won't stain. I have to find out the type of material of our tub, but just know that it will stain, girl, and it ain't nothing you can do. Yeah, I have had my herbal bath. I had my herbal tea. I realized that I don't have enough energy to be making some homemade soup. I'm going to use the little energy that I have to just relax and rest. I'm just not at 100% yet, and I'm not going to use the little energy I have to cook. I'm just going to find something to eat. Still trying to figure out where this came from, like what's happening to me. I feel like it's my allergies. But then TJ, his classmates, it's 10 people in the class. 7 out of 10 children were out of school last week because of the flu. And I don't know. I'm like, is it fat? Because TJ did get sick. It's like, did I just catch what TJ had? But then it's like, why don't Terrence have it? So, I don't know, girl. But I'm not going to think too hard to figure it out. So, I just want to check in with y'all, let y'all know that I'm about to relax. Y'all might not see me for the rest of the day because I'm just not at 100%. I'm missing my kickboxing workouts. I'm missing it. It's always something. I was just getting back into my routine. I just added in my 4th workout day. And now this kind of set me back. So I'll be talking with y'all maybe tomorrow. Hey y'all, it is still Thursday. I just finished making the pizza and I just have to show y'all how it looks. It is so pretty. And I made it with my homemade breakfast turkey sausage. Doesn't it look so good? I just topped it off with some dried basil. But this looks so pretty. This is the cauliflower crust and, marinara sauce. I have some Gouda, mozzarella, and Parmesan cheese. I grated that. And I sauteed some bell pepper. And it just has my breakfast sausage on here. I was like, I really want some turkey pepperoni, but y'all know I'm trying my best not to eat processed meat. Not saying that I'm completely done, but I'm trying to limit it. So that's why I use my breakfast sausage. So pretty, just had to show y'all this. And I'm feeling a lot better too. Feeling a lot better. I'm not 100%, probably like 85. Merry Christmas. Today is Saturday. I don't know when the last time y'all saw me. But y'all know I was sick. Still a little lingering feeling, but I'm better. Hope y'all caught on to my joke. I'm saying Merry Christmas because I got Christmas pajamas on, but yes, y'all, I've been sick this week and I haven't been as consistent with vlogging, but I still showed up. At first, I was looking at this like a setback. I'm like, dang, you know, my workout Monday in kickboxing was so good. It was really, really good. And I finally picked up my 4th day of working out, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm ready to start tracking my food and I was doing more walks outside, which is why I'm going through what I'm going through. But I was like, you know what, this isn't a setback. This needed to happen. I needed to sit down and rest. You know, spring is about to come on in, and I'm ready for it. This is going to be a time where a lot of people is going to need herbal medicine, so I just took this time to just really rest, and I'm enjoying it. During this time, I got a lot of downloads. I got a lot of revelations, things that were bothering me in my spirit. I now have a peace about. I have new business ideas, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this new weather, this new season, this new energy that we are going to feel collectively. But I just ordered some pancakes from this restaurant. I think I tell y'all all the time, I am not a breakfast person at all. I'm not. I don't have to have waffles and pancakes like that for breakfast. Every now and then I get like this little craving for pancakes, and today is that day. And I got it from this restaurant. I ordered them. I'm out of my turkey sausage, you know, the homemade turkey sausages that I always make. I'm out of those because I used them to make the pizza that I showed y'all. Speaking of pizza, I'm going to make a semi-homemade barbecue pizza today. But I'm about to make the turkey sausage for breakfast. I want to do a cute little setup, I think, because I don't have everything, and I just thought of this last minute because I want to cut some fruit. I ain't got no fruit like that. I think the only thing I have is grapes and strawberries. I don't have no melon. I don't have no blackberries, blueberries, anything like that. So I'm going to cook the turkey sausage, eat the pancakes, have some fruit and my coffee, and just enjoy this Saturday. I'm loving the weather. Let me show y'all. The weather when it's about to rain is like my favorite weather. And I went out there, but Terrence said a wasp was following me, so I came back in the house. But I will see y'all at breakfast. My energy is back, and you know, I love homemaking. I love like making the most simple things a vibe. For example, these pancakes that are from a restaurant. I just want to serve them on this board. And I thought about this last minute. I woke up and I was like, you know what? I just want to do this. And now I'm like, man, I wish I had like the little mini cinnamon rolls and maybe some more breakfast meats and stuff. But then I'm like, girl, who gonna eat all that? You know? So, just wanted to do something cute since the woman of the house is back feeling well. And I hope this inspires you to just make the most simple things cute. Make it special. I've always been like this. In my 20s, I used to host. I used to bring my friends over. Invite my friends over. No! I used to invite my friends over. Yeah, I know those like little Debbie brownies. Girl, I used to take those brownies and cut them up in real small pieces and put them on a board. I didn't know what a charcuterie board was at the time, but I was making the charcuterie board and I didn't even know it. I used to put like cashews and fruit, cheese trays, so I've always been this way. So breakfast was really good. Those pancakes are super big, so I only ate half of my pancake. Making me some coffee. I love to put a pinch of Celtic sea salt in my coffee. Because when you do this with that brown sugar, girl, it tastes like caramel. So there we go. I don't have any homemade creamer, so I'm using this. I do not like my coffee very sweet at all. I like my coffee to taste like coffee. Sorry, my camera is acting crazy. Hey, TJ. Hey. Say hey. Say I'm 6 now. Yeah, good job. Hey. Say hey. Hi.
I love
When I say he loves to see himself on camera, like when I play my vlogs back, he be so excited. Okay, where is the camera? So yes, yeah, just relaxing, enjoying this rainy Saturday morning. Amari has to go to work. He hasn't woke up to have his breakfast yet. And I had that big pot of herbs in there. I think I'm gonna let TJ take a herbal bath. I was gonna make a floor wash, but I don't have all the mason jars that, hold on, I need a really large jar and I don't have one available. I do have one in the back that's available, but I'm gonna have to use that to make some herbal medicine. So I don't have a jar to make my floor wash. Yeah, I am about to fold some clothes, but I want to make me a little hydration beverage. Got 2 teaspoons of Celtic salt. This is blue spirulina, woman wellness tea. The woman wellness tea has like raspberry, holy basil, damiana, stinging nettle, things like that. And it's really good for your period. Like if you have heavy periods, long cycles, fibroids, cysts, endometriosis. It helps with all that. So I added that, my Celtic sea salt, and this spindrift, and some frozen strawberries. So it's like an electrolyte drink, but it's also good for PCOS, which I have a history of PCOS. So yeah, just supporting my hormones, taking something that's going to cleanse my blood, that's going to reduce inflammation, that's going to support my lymphatic system, helps with skin, bloating, all of that. If you are a person that has heavy periods, the woman wellness, let me show y'all the woman wellness tea. I don't even think I ever showed it. I don't think I've ever shown the woman. Maybe I have. But this is the woman wellness tea right here. It is created by me. Balances hormone, cleanses the blood, reduces inflammation, shrinks cysts, eliminates menstrual cramps, combats bloating, acne, and more. Hey y'all, it's Sunday. It's about 2 p.m. and I'm getting on here because, you know, at some point I have to end the vlog. I'm about to cook, and so I was like, maybe I'll just end it off cooking. What I have a taste for is like teriyaki, filet mignon, and vegetables. Like that's what I have a taste for. I took the filet mignons out last night, but I knew I didn't want the traditional steak and potato meals. Girl, I want some spicy teriyaki type of situation. That's what I want. You want water? Here. You give it to me. You give it to me, man. TJ wants the water. Here you go. He won't drink out of a cup yet. Just water bottles. The kids are about to be on spring break this upcoming week, and I really don't like to vlog when TJ is home because usually he's loud. So I'm trying to see how I want to go about that. I do plan on going to kickboxing tomorrow, but a part of me is like, maybe I need another rest day to get at 100%. Totally forget that I'm cooking a separate meal too. I'm cooking baked chicken, cabbage, and sweet potatoes. My Instacart shopper picked out some good chicken. This is a good pack of chicken. The chicken legs aren't gigantic and discolored. Oh yeah, this is a really good pack of chicken. Not bloody, don't look like it been sitting out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. About to clean this chicken. All right, so I have some teriyaki marinade, and I'm going to first add some Celtic salt. Kind of coat my steak with the Celtic salt. This is the, hold on. This is what I'm using. This is the marinade. It is by Primal Kitchen, and it is a soy-free teriyaki sauce. So I'm just going to let it marinate in here. It's another seasoning that I have. I think it's like a 5 Chinese spice. I need to go find it because, yeah, I want that in there. I can't find it, but it's all good. I have some allspice by Badia that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to let this marinate for about 20 minutes. Oh, yes, man. And I'm going to end this, like when I cook it, y'all going to see. I'm going to add like some jerk sauce to it. So I just washed my chicken. I like to remove as much excess water as I'm gonna coat this with some olive oil. So my oven has been preheated. Celtic salt. My oven is on 350. I am using this beer can chicken. I buy a 6-pack on Amazon. I don't really see it in the stores anymore. I don't see that brand. That brand is Weber, and I don't see it in the stores anymore, so I get it off of Amazon. Massaging it on in there. To use this too. This is Southern chicken. It's a Southern chicken blend, and I'm using it specifically because it focuses more. I'm going to look, but it focuses more on herbs. I think it has like thyme and coriander, sage. I think. Let me see. Yep, it has basil leaves, coriander, parsley, thyme, garlic, onion. So beer can chicken and Southern chicken is what I'm using it for the seasoning. And this is by Cosmos. All right, y'all. It has been about 50 minutes. I ended up speaking to a customer, and that conversation went a lot longer. But anywho, I ended up cutting the filet mignon and adding some red bell pepper to it. I'm about to add it to my cast iron skillet. These are my vegetables. It's Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, broccoli, kale, and I am going to add it to my steak. Okay, let me add some minced garlic. Y'all, TJ behavior has been so good the last few days, and I don't want to get my hopes up high. I really been trying to block it out of my mind, but today was the first time I said it. I gave him a detox bath a few days ago with bentonite clay, and he has been really, really calm. I don't want to speak too soon, though. I don't want to get my hopes up high, but he has been paying attention more in all of that. So, but I just added a tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm turning up the temperature, and I'm going to give it like a good stir. This is the seasoning I was looking for. It was right in front of my pantry. It's like right where everything is. This is so good. Let me tell y'all what it has. And it has cinnamon, fennel, clove, star anise, and white pepper. It's so good. It has like, oh, such a unique flavor. If you ever see this, buy it. Buy it real fast. You know what? I think that's where I got it from, on their website, Frontier Co-op. They sell herbs. Buy it. The smell, just buy it. Like, I would drink this as a tea. I would pour hot water over this, stir it, add a little honey, add a little oat milk, and boom, we got us a latte. It's so good. Right. I'm gonna let this cook for about let's see, maybe 3 to 5 more minutes. I was gonna make sweet potatoes with the baked chicken, but I'm gonna just make this yellow rice. And I just want y'all to see the broth on the chicken. Okay. I only have a little, but usually when I have more, I get it and I store it in a mason jar and I freeze it for when I make soups. You don't have to use that canned box chicken broth with all that sodium. You can just use your own. This is my food and I'm gonna add this to it. Okay, hopefully y'all can see it better. You can serve this over noodles, over rice, on a potato. You can put it in a taco shell, have it as tacos. I just wanted the meat and vegetables because I know that I want some snacks later on. I want some type of sweet treat. So no rice for me. It's really good. I overcooked my steak, but it's still really, really tender. All right, so this is chicken and yellow rice. I just have to work on the cabbage next. But this is a meal that we're going to have tomorrow. So I already have dinner for tomorrow out of the way. All I have to focus on is breakfast and lunch. Right, so the last meal I'm cooking is a filet mignon, a baked potato, and broccoli for Marian. I just added a little butter to this and I am going to cook it on each side for about 3 minutes. All right, this is how we're looking so far. I cooked it on each side for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now I'm going to place a lid on it, and usually when I cook it in a different type of skillet, I put it in the oven, but I'm just going to place a lid on it and let it cook that way, like a Dutch oven. Okay, this is the final product. And Amarian had some leftover broccoli that he made for himself. And I'm just going to add it on a plate for him. So as far as his baked potato, I'm leaving it plain. I just have butter, salt, and pepper. He can dress it up however he likes because sometimes he eats cheese, sometimes he doesn't. As much as he don't want to admit it, he definitely got that from me. Like, your children be taking on your habits. But I taught him so much about like how important it is to not eat dairy or limit dairy, especially when I was plant-based. And I promise he took on that habit. So pretty. Like, look at the char on there. This is the cabbage. It is finished. And again, this is the meal for tomorrow. Cabbage, yellow rice, and baked chicken. But look at that beautiful gravy on that chicken, girl. And I had a piece of the chicken. It's so good. And I just want to show the kitchen because I clean up as I go. I just have like 2 more lids to wash and this. And I don't use a dishwasher. I wasn't raised using a dishwasher, so I wash everything by hand. Usually Terrence come in here and tackle the dishes, but I don't even think Terrence knows what's going on. And he needs his rest anyway because he's not feeling that good. Hey y'all, I am making more tea because I have a lingering cough. So far I've added marshmallow root in here. Marshmallow root is really good for like coating the throat. You can also use slippery elm bark, but I believe I'm out, so I'm using marshmallow root instead. Let me show y'all how the marshmallow root looks. Like you can see the little roots in there. The mullein I have. Mullein is really, really good for, you know, respiratory issues, really, really good for a cough. So the combination of marshmallow root plus the mullein is really good. I'm also going to be using rosemary for extra support for, you know, respiratory health. And I also added echinacea. So we have echinacea, marshmallow roots, rosemary, and mullein leaf to help with this lingering cough that I have. So I added 1/3 cup of each herb, and I'm going to add about 20 ounces of water to this. I'm going to let this steep for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not going to add any honey, but you can definitely add honey to this. Marshmallow root has this active ingredient that's called mucilage. And mucilage is like this slippery substance, and that is what coats, you know, your irritated throat and your sinuses and all of that. It helps to provide that layer to make things more slippery so that you can have a smoother respiratory system. Like if you have a dry cough, it's going to help with that. If you have post-nasal drip, it helps with that. It loosens up the mucus in the lungs, helps with, you know, bronchitis and different issues. So if you are looking to build a home apothecary, I recommend always having either slippery elm bark or marshmallow roots. So rosemary is really good for opening up your sinuses, and it helps to reduce congestion, lung support, things like that. And it has other benefits like mental clarity and, you know, when you have brain fog, low energy, it can uplift your mood and all that. Like if you smell rosemary, fresh rosemary, it has that effect on me. Like it really makes me feel sharp and just really, it really boosts my mood. Like for real, for real. I grew rosemary. I used to have a herb garden, which I plan on starting again. And rosemary definitely did that for me. So rosemary is definitely another herb that I recommend having if you are looking to build your home apothecary. I also recommend either mullein leaf or echinacea. You don't have to have both starting off. If I had to choose either one, I would go with mullein because mullein is really, really, really known for, like, the history of mullein is, it has so much history on how it has helped with lung and respiratory support. Helps to clear, you know, mucus from your lungs, bronchitis, colds. If you have an inflamed airway, it helps with that as well. Chest congestion. If you have asthma, I used to do this for my son, Amarian, when he was younger and he used to have asthma problems. I used to give him mullein all the time. So let me let this steep, y'all. I hope that is very helpful for anyone looking to incorporate more herbal remedies. And here's the thing, you can still use your over-the-counter medication and add this into your regimen. So this is going to conclude this week's vlog. If you made it all the way to the end, please give me a green heart in the comments. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.